Welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing? What's going on, Mr. Mike the Legend?
What's going on, Coach?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. In a good spirit today. In a good spirit
Me
today.
too.
Things have been announced today, but before we get that, please hit the like button, hit the red subscribe button. Please like all the videos, ring the bell so you won't miss any content that I got going forward in the future. Uh, this is a special edition of the Coaches Talk. Normally, I don't come on until Wednesday, but we got us a new OC.
The more I read about it, the more excited I get.
Hey, man. I mean, hey, it can't be as bad as it was before yesterday. Everyone was trying to figure out who was going to be. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Craddock? Is it going to be Arbuckle? Is it going to be Stein? Is it going to be, X, Y, and Z? I really believe in my heart, man, that I, the guy that we need, we got.
Yep.
Uh, some may not think that, but I just think that we needed someone, man, that knew how to call plays during critical
Well,
times, during hostile times, and has been doing it for a long period of time. This is not a trial by run.
mm-mm.
This needs to be
now,
a direct hire.
now I went after you and I got off the phone. I went
Yeah.
and digging.
What's up,
Now, Coach,
Stevie?
one thing since I've been podcasting
All right.
is people tell me, Mike, look at the numbers,
Okay.
statistics.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
Let me ask this to the chat. Since we was so high on the crack train, would you rather have an OC that is ranked 33rd in total offense as opposed to an OC who not only is 22nd in the NCAA and is also number 9 in scoring?
Yeah. That's a no brainer.
No brainer.
No brainer. But like I said, man, like I was trying to tell you and told Bishop, sometimes, man, you got to make the uncomfortable. You got to have the uncomfortable conversations. And there's a lot of people, man, that had so many other people's names in the hat that
Yeah,
we wanted, that we wanted. Well, we forgot to realize we are not the coaches. We are not the ads. We are not the administration. So
Steve, let me ask you this, brother. I love you to death. Yeah, he's not proven, but has anybody that has ever coached a freaking game in their life, did they start out having experience? No.
well, this
And
is
if
what it
you
is.
look at the if you look at the Jimmys and Joes that Arbuckle had at Wazoo compared to what he's going from fucking mules to a damn thoroughbred racehorse
Quarter horse.
stable.
Boy, you stupid. He going from a donkey.
He's going from a jackass to a quarter horse.
Oh, you stupid.
But
Well,
does
we
it
was the
make
same
sense
way
though?
when we hired Zach Alley. We was like, oh
Yeah,
man, he from Jackson State.
he's
Look,
young.
it doesn't matter where you're from, because everybody doesn't have the they don't have the knowledge. I can't say the knowledge. They don't have the horses that a place like Oklahoma has. See,
Exactly.
when you're at Jackson State, you have to go in there and knock the ball out the park on an
Mm-hmm.
interview and answer all the questions right. When you go in with that logo OU on your shirt, when you go into a household, you ain't got to knock it out of the park. That logo
Exactly.
says it for you sometimes. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I never forget, man, when we hired Lincoln. Everybody, like, who in the hell is this damn dude from East Carolina? We had no clue what he was going to be. But
Exactly.
I'm gonna give you another example, and this one's gonna be a good one.
Go ahead, coach.
I keep hearing, oh, he was a high school coach. Oh, he was this. He was. You know who else was a high school coach that is well known now that just got a new OC job?
Who's that, coach?
Gus
Tell
Malzahn.
me. Yes, Miles.
He was at high school. He was at Fayetteville. He was at Fayetteville High School in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and look where he's at now.
Mm-hmm. Stephen G, he's going to have to prove it to all of us, buddy. but still yet I'm reading the forest through the trees. I'm looking at the numbers like every podcaster tells me to do. Look at the who's ever coming in, as whether it be a coach, a player, etc. Look at the numbers. I'm looking at the numbers.
Well, sometimes, legend, numbers can be misconstrued as well.
Well, they can be, coach, but still, I mean, I like what I see in Arbuckle.
Look, this is what I don't understand is that as fans, we pay to watch ball games. We
Yeah,
don't we don't pay to give advice.
exactly,
Uh,
exactly.
and I'm a critic on both sides because I get it from the coach's side and I get it from the
Yep,
fan side.
yep.
But one thing that I try not to always, I never cross that line is I don't tell you how to do your job. You don't tell me how to do my job. But you can be critical when you are a fan, when you pay your hard earned money to come
Mm-hmm.
in there and cheer me on. You have the right. And that's why I love when BB says this. When they come to see you and they give their hard earned money, yes, they're going to be very critical of you and your performance.
Exactly.
Keep it at that, though. Keep it at that.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me see what we got in here, man. We got a lot of people in here tonight
Stephen G, I
early.
love you to death, buddy. I wasn't getting on you. I'm just we need we need to quit being negative Nancy's and doom and gloomers like everybody on Twitter right now. Let's pump the brakes. Let's get behind BV. Let's trust his process because I'm telling you, I got a good feeling about this hire. Yes, I was on the Craddock train, but I
I think
told this
everybody
to
was.
Coach.
Everybody was.
Uh,
Everybody was on that train. Look, no matter who Oklahoma would have hired, there would have been somebody, some fan base, some clique that would not have liked to hire.
they could have hired Willie Stein or Andy Kotelnick, and they'd been bitching and moaning about that.
Hey, they could have hired me.
They could have hired you, coach, and they'd been bitching and moaning about that.
Hey, I coach high school. I coach middle school. I coach everything in between. But I'm not trying to stress myself out and have a heart attack trying to please a fan base and everything, man. That I should
Yeah.
that I can't please.
Now,
Um,
now, let's like say a monkey wrench gets thrown in the program. Will I come back next year and say I'm wrong? I've done it all year long. I promised my Texas fans when we got beat by Texas, I would come on my show and give them a hook 'em and say, I did that. I'm a man of my word. And if I'm just, I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling about Arbuckle. I really do, coach. I
hey,
really do.
Jesse Browning, that's a great damn point. That is a great damn point. The mighty Will Stein came from UTSA. Can't say he has proven at higher. Hey, like Legend said, some look, man. Not every university has what Alabama has. Look, we're not only talking about the talent. We're talking about nutrition.
Yeah.
We're talking about the staff. We're talking about the funding. We're talking about the medical staff. We're talking about from boosters. You know, there's so many things that we're not even hitting. You know, we're not even we're not even hitting the things the right way. All I'm saying is you can't be so negative out the gate and expect for because what's going to end up happening is like I told Bishop Frank earlier, a lot of times and everything, man, before it gets to where we need to be, we got to go through that mud. We got to go through that fire of being tested. Are we really are we really worth what we're putting out? Pretty much is what I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
say. And I
Yeah.
think Oklahoma, man, it's going to be on the road going forward. We've always said all we need is a basic offense coordinator, not a great, not a good,
Right.
a good, and we'll be all right. Welcome to the show, man. Bishop Franks, what's going on, Bishop?
Hey, what's going on?
Or should I say, gourmet gumbo man?
Oh man, I just excited, just like
Are
all of
you?
you
Oh,
guys.
good, good. Another one excited. Hey,
Yeah.
man, I love hearing that, man.
Hey,
Look,
y'all notice my internet ain't lagging?
what you do? You got more quarters?
No, I didn't pay attention to this. I had a boatload of videos and thumbnails uploaded, and it was slowing down my CPU. So before I
Gotcha.
came on, I went on and deleted everything. So if it messes up now, my internet did go on the Willie Nelson.
Yeah. Hey, Bishop, like I just told Legend, I kept hearing about
Yes.
how he was a high school coach, a few years ago, and I made an assessment that so was Gus Malzahn. He was right outside of Little Rock and everything in Fayetteville at Fayetteville High School, where they made him leave because he was averaging 60 points a game
Right.
in high school. So they made him leave. So he moved up,
Yeah.
and now look at him. He's a new OC at Florida State. So, hey man, I'm not complaining. I'm happy with what we got.
I am
Yeah.
too.
It's way better than what we had.
Well,
Hmm.
the thing about it is, this gives us a new release on life.
Hmm.
So it's what we needed for this time being, because we already had Allie last year, and so now we got Arbuckle. Now we just start. It's time to get to work. So
You know what? I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think he keeps Johns?
You
it
know,
would it would behoove us to definitely keep them. But
but
once
also,
again, I don't know how. Um, I don't
but
know how the
also,
structure is going to be, but it would behoove him.
but also, Arbuckle is an OC, is a QB coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's the handwriting on the wall. But like I said, that's up
Uh,
to BB.
Stephen Johns already reported Johns is gone. And here's another thing I found out about Arbuckle in my search before coming on on the show. He is a finalist for the Lou Broyles Award.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
Finalist.
Benji says, I'm pretty sure if OU hired Stein or Craddock, there wouldn't be complaining. Well, perhaps if they let. Well, here's the thing.
This Ben G, I promise you, this fan base would have bitched about something.
Look, I told Mike is that this guy is coming from a dead conference.
Yeah.
There were two teams in the Pac-12. And a lot of
Hmm.
times why people don't understand how good this guy is because all their games are around 10, 11 o'clock at night. You're not going to step to
Oh
watch
my
the
god!
other games.
Oh my
So,
god! Thank you.
what?
Stink ass cat just gave me $100 super chat.
Holy crap. Let's get it up there.
Oh
There
my
you
god!
go.
Let's
Thank you, Stink.
let's get it up there.
Life is
Hold on. Let's put it up here. Let's put it up here.
yeah,
We got to save that one. Put a star on that one.
There you
yeah.
go, man.
Wow.
Congrats,
I'm
man.
There we
wow.
go. Life is hard, and
Life is hard.
Oklahomans know that. I have complete faith and belief in this upcoming season. I spent my 20s, 30s looking for difficult situations because that's where growth and reaching beyond potential comes from. Hey man, that's a life lesson statement right there. I
That
mean,
is a life lesson.
Facts.
but also to add to that stink ass cat, if I'm a grown man making a grown man decision, I'm not gonna be pleased. I can't please everybody.
Exactly.
Uh, we all know that BB is a man of faith. We know that he's going to pray on things, man, and make sure he makes the best decision. And when he's wrong, he's a man that they can tell you, hey, I made a mistake. I'm just saying, with what we have now in place, and excuse me, from what I'm hearing, he's not bringing anybody from Washington State that I know of as of now. But I
As
do
far as coaches or players coach.
coaches
Okay.
as coaches, but that might be mentioned later, or that might be in a statement later when he's announced. But who on that staff can replace Coach Bingbo, Coach Emmett Jones? Now, if he now, from what I'm hearing, that might not be the only hire
Hmm.
going forward. There might be some people coming in as well. Hopefully, after Wednesday and Thursday, we can talk a little bit more about it because there are some people on this side of the state, excuse me, on this side of the East Coast that has potentially made themselves available to enter the portal, and they might be looking Oklahoma's way.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
let's not forget that Arbuckle developed Cam Ward and this quarterback that's in going in the portal, Mattower.
Hey, like I
And
said,
and Zeppy.
let me tell you something. Mattower is all of that in a bag of potato chips.
hey,
Yeah, and Zeppy.
hey, I'm gonna say this again, man. Stick ass cat, man. Hey, man, I'm pretty sure Legend appreciates that, man.
Oh my God!
The generosity, man, that we have in
Absolute.
this family base, man, that we have, man. You got to put it out there, man. And like I said, we commend you, man. And like I said, that
Yes,
just shows that you love the content, man. That you love what we're talking about. We're just family. We try to be family in here, man, but we try to talk about
Yeah.
sports, man, but keep it open and honest as always.
yeah, yeah. Stink. I can't stink ass cat. I can't thank you enough, buddy. And uh, God bless you. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. That's my biggest super chat yet.
Oh man, hey, hey, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Let me see. Fatty Savings, I think the floodgates will open soon. A lot of kids that have been injured, most of their careers will be heading home. Look, man,
Yeah.
when it comes to these injuries, man, it's a freak of nature, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just think that you can't put it on the strength coach. You can't put it on him, man, because nobody is really affected by that on the defensive side. Um, how can I put this, man, and it makes sense? I think Oklahoma's ready to roll. I think
Mm-hmm.
once we get this OC, um, now would he coach the ball game, or would he just wait
My
till this year?
understanding that uh if I'm understanding it correctly, they can't do that then in the bowl game, or can they? I'm not quite
If their
sure.
season's over, they can because I mean it's pretty much over. I don't know what their
Okay,
record
then.
is.
Yeah, and Wazoo season's over.
Okay, well then it's up to BB. Then it's in BB's court.
Now
Is the best way to answer that.
here's my theory on why we didn't get Craddock. Is Craddock was gung ho about bringing his own O line coach in, and we wasn't going to do away with Bill Bedenbaugh.
I heard that, man. I don't know if how true that is, but I heard rumblings of that. But also too, I think just because he was in the bowl game. If
Mm-hmm.
like I told you guys, if we didn't make this announcement today or tomorrow, the inkling I had is that the coach that we had was
That's just
is
what I heard, Jason.
is in a bowl game or is in the championship game, and we don't want to mention it. But since it came out today, I think that we got the guy that we need to go forward. I think he's another version of Lincoln Riley. I,
Hmm.
I think he's another version of Lincoln Riley. Now, let's be honest. People can sit here and say what they want to say. They would kill to have someone like Lincoln Riley be the OC and have Zach Allen as a defensive coordinator. I don't care what they say. Hit him with truth serum, hit him with whatever you want to hit him with. They would kill to have Lincoln Riley's offense back here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just not Lincoln
Yep.
Riley. So it is what it is. All right,
Uh,
So
from
John's is
what
gone.
from what I've heard, Jesse, it's kind of it's kind of a run and shoot air raid, but he runs the ball.
The one thing that
What?
he runs that I love is 22 personnel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love 22 personnel. And for those of you who don't know what that means two running backs in the backfield.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, I like the combination routes that Arbuckle runs, and
mm-hmm.
that's really it's in the scheme of the air raid that LR was taught, and but he just he runs it a little different with two running backs, and he can run it out of every set. So I think without a doubt we got a we just got the right person for the job. So
Mhm.
Well, Jason just came in and said they just attempted to reenact the Lincoln Riley hire for Stoops and everything. So, I mean,
that's
some
fair.
say that, some say that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it a little bit more optimistic wise because
Me too.
when we've been through what we've been through the last few weeks of nonsense, it one shows that we don't know who in the hell is calling the ball games.
Exactly.
Because one week Johns is calling a great game against Alabama, and then the next week Joe John calling a hell of a game, a terrible game against LSU.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on, but at least we know now we got someone that's confident enough to say my system works. I know my
Mhm.
system. Let's go ahead and run it. If this guy can give you, let's say this, if this guy can give you 28 points a game with what you got coming back on the defensive side and what you're bringing in on the defensive side, that should be enough. That should be enough. Now, if we get
Mhm.
lucky enough to get the quarterback from Washington State to come here, who I feel like is a Baker 2.0, maybe Oklahoma's on the right path. I don't know. What you guys think?
Mhm.
I think for the first time, BB has vetted this young man, and you know how what type of mindset that BB has. And if he passed with flying colors, that speaks volumes to me, and that's good enough for me.
Let me get Jason in here. Send him a link. Get him in here.
Yeah.
What you think,
But
Mike?
the truth of the matter is, right now, after the perfect storm fire test season we went through,
Yeah.
this is what we need because we need someone that has uh, just as much fight in the game as our young
Mhm.
men do, and
Right.
understand. And he already knows that everybody's going to be doubting him because, like he comes from from Wazoo,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's not well known, but just like I said, if you know how to script the plays and know how to build your playbook according to scenarios and down and distance, you could be efficient and effective at being a play caller.
Just from what I've seen alone in Arbuckle, when because I kind of did my homework before I came on here, and he uses some RPO that that will fool the dickens out of you.
Yeah.
I mean, and having a trigger man like Matire run that, dude.
But let's just say it hasn't been edged in stone yet about
Yeah.
McQuarrie and everything. But let's just say he comes here and he develops a Michael Hawkins
Oh,
into another Cam Ward
oh, good God.
because not only is he an OC, but he's a quarterback coach. So at least we know that we have the 2-for-1 coupon to where
Uh huh.
Michael Hawkins will have an OC that is as also a quarterback's coach that can develop him and put him in key spots.
Hmm.
I just think that you can't have a tight ends coach move over to OC and you show faith I'm going to say it. He showed favoritism to his tight ends.
Mm. Ooh, you nailed it.
He
I'm sorry,
showed
you nailed
favoritism
it.
to his tight ends because Bauer Sharp is not that damn good to be
No.
throwing the ball to him and doing all this stuff. He's not.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. Now, maybe that's who he trusts more than anybody, but he's not the. I mean, come on now, man. I love Bauer Sharp because I thought he was going to be a key component to this offense early on this season, but not when we have six of our top receivers out.
You're right. Right.
You know, that's when you go to 22 personnel and give your quarterback a better version of the wheel route that if I get in trouble, I can go to the flats to my running backs.
Right.
That way, if it goes to the flats, if he don't catch it, it's incomplete. But Joe John just showed that he was not an OC.
He
I'm
sure
sorry.
did.
I'm sorry. So, oh well.
And
ESPN doesn't have Arbuckle as a top 10 offense. It's number 22. He's top 10. He's top 10.
Here's what I would say is that understanding when you get vetted by Brent Venables, you know you got to know your stuff because he's gonna throw some wrinkles in there when he's testing you. And that if Venables came out and let the people know that he passed with flying colors, then that means he has a brilliant mind and that he can follow along and make the necessary adjustments. That's what we're looking for. We just want someone that truly knows the offensive game and will never settle and will always find a way to keep moving forward.
I
That's what we're
told
looking for.
I told this to Coach Ricks on the phone about an hour or so ago. I have a feeling, and this is just theory only. I have a feeling that when Brent interviewed Arbuckle, he had several hours of tape of various plays of this season, and he said, "Okay, Ben, what would you have done different on this play? What would you have done different on this play? Blah blah blah." I guarantee you, Ben checked them boxes for Brent.
Benji, who was that you talking about? Talking about Craddock? People been saying in the whole time about him bringing the O-line coach with him. Got to be talking about Craddock.
He's talking about Jason. Jason said that wasn't true, so I apologize about that, Jason. I'd heard the same thing that he was going to be bringing a no line coach with him. So,
And
but
and
that's what,
and that just goes to show we don't know everything, and there's
yeah,
a lot of stuff flowing around. So that's why we just got to trust the process and allow them
right.
to follow everything through.
Hey, Kimberly K, what did I miss? No lie, Coach Ricks. What did I miss? What did I
I
miss?
think it was when you was talking about something about Arbuckle,
Oh, 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 oh.
But
but
what and now that we got Arbuckle, do you think these young men on the offense now making their decision to stay or not? Do they see the vision?
Hmm.
ooh,
I don't know. I don't know.
Because to me, uh, if I'm uh, if I'm in their shoes, it's this is an ample opportunity to link up with someone that truly he tutelage Zeppy, and we know at Western Kentucky Zeppy set all type of records. You know, Cam Ward, you know, just you think about, and then Mateer. Nobody, I didn't even know about Mateer, and look, he was able to work with Mateer to where they were efficient. They
Yeah,
might not have the type of season they wanted, but
yeah.
they put up some numbers.
Purple
And
Orca, I'm going to say you're going to see a difference in our O line next year.
here's the thing, man, that I don't think nobody really is talking about is that we're having so much negativity about the hire that we're not looking at the overall reaction to what is possible that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
No one knew what Zach Alley was going to bring to the table because
Exactly.
he wasn't a great hire. He was just, oh, he's just another Brent Venables. But no one knew of him. But BV knew of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's been the saving grace to this defense is him because, excuse me, he's finally allowing BV to roam the sidelines and be a CEO versus be a defensive coach.
Mm-hmm.
Um, will they be better next year under Zach Alley? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is his first year here. This is his first year here, and there's been a drastic improvement on the defense from what it was last year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's only going to get better. I just, man, I'm being honest, man. When I say this, I think that we need to pump the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, have faith in the program, have faith in the coaches, and let's turn this around, head in the right direction, man. Because I think I feel a lot of hate and a lot of discomfort about this hire, and
I
I'm
do
like, well,
too.
damn, it damn sure can't be any worse than Joe John or Seth Latrell. That's my
Mm-hmm.
take on it. That's my take on it.
yeah. Well, I just know right now, hey, the only way we can find out is we got to put him in play now and make
Yeah.
sure we build the rest of the staff around him that gives him the ample opportunity to utilize our boys.
And here's how I'm looking at it. We'll either be a hero or a zero with
So,
the hire.
and put it like this: let me ask y'all a question. You think BV, knowing the state of the team and knowing all the fire we went through this year, is going to make this hire in haste?
Well, I think Jason had a good point. Is that Bob Stoops went back to what he knew best, which is the Mike Leach air raid. That's why he brought
Mm-hmm.
in Lincoln.
Yep.
So now BV is doing that. And I think that's what Jason is saying is that BV is going to the you can call it the Mike Leach because it all comes from Mike Leach and Hal Mummy. So we can sit here and call it what we want to call it. We can call it
Right,
the Ben Arbuckle raid, whatever we want to call it. It's still from the same tree of Mike Leach and Al Mummy.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think, man, that to be 29 years old, you're gonna get a lot out of these young guys because I'm gonna tell you right now, when I was a young coach, I players took well to me because I was around their age. I was the closest coach to their age, even though I was like older than them, but the same music that they listen to, I listen to. The same things that I do, they did. So they related to me a little bit more. Having this guy come in, I'm telling you right now, he's gonna get players in here because there's nothing more sexier than a young, energetic head coach that's looking to prove himself.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Arbuckle comes just about 3.5 hours from me in Canadian, Texas, out in the Panhandle. And there's some good football. There's some good football players out there in that Panhandle now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And,
I will say this. The truth of the matter is that it's a reason that BV and the Board of Regents trusted this decision, and so with that, I like I said, after the season we had and what BV had to own up to,
mm-hmm.
I just think he got who he really wanted. That wanted us.
A great point, Jason. Everyone, that's what people are not realizing. The new rule in effect is
Yeah.
that you're going from 125 roster or personnel to 105. So you're going to have to start, as they say it, trimming the fat off the hog, and they're going to have to get rid of some players. So it's
Yeah.
happening everywhere. It's just that we're on an OU podcast, and there's so much dysfunction right now that when we see a guy enter the portal or decommit, it's the oh shit.
Yeah.
We
Oh
world
shit.
the world's falling in, the sky's falling. No, it's they
Uh,
know who they got to get rid of. They know who they're asking, hey, thank you for everything that you've done for the university. But I feel like we need to go in a younger in a different direction. And we're gonna give this guy the scholarship. And it's nothing but disrespect, nothing but love, and they'll find you somewhere else to go. I'm pretty sure BV is like, hey, I will vouch for you, I will find you somewhere else to go when that time comes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
because
Well,
that's getting rid of
you,
20 something people.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know the thing about it is, uh, we we have this opportunity to seize this moment and understand, and we know uh, what type of play you have to do in the SEC. Is all about the offense and defensive line and making sure that you possess the ball and you give your defense a chance to, you know, collect themselves and stay rested up. And the main thing is we want to put points on the board.
Yeah.
He fits
And
the criteria.
what did he let's see, Arbuckle, he averaged what, 35 and a half or 39? I think it was 35.
Ooh,
I think it's 35,
Yeah.
if I understand. So I'm understanding.
35. If we had had that this year, we'd have been in the playoffs.
if we had 35, we wouldn't be 6-6.
Yeah. And if the fifth was a fifth, we'd you
Oh,
know,
we all be true.
And the truth of the matter is, right now, this is like a breath of fresh air
hmm
because they know that if nothing else, he understands offense, and
yeah,
that's all you want. You want someone that can understand offense, and he knows how to develop quarterbacks. What do we need right now? We need to develop quarterbacks and someone who can put together an offensive scheme.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Duke Silver Sooner. I'm pretty sure that was a stipulation in there, but I don't know about Joe John or DeMarco. But I know I'm hoping and assuming because I don't know. I was not in that negotiating room. I'm
Right.
hoping that Emmett Jones and Bill Beanbo was a stipulation in there that these two have to stay. These two have to stay.
Yeah.
But if I'm a young OC coming in and I see that I have one of the best offensive line coaches in the country, and I have a wide receivers coach that can go out there and get me any kind of dog that I want, why would I not keep him? Why would I not keep him? My job and my specialty has been quarterbacks and calling plays, not
Yep.
getting receivers.
Correct.
So
hmm
I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just a lowly old ex high school coach that don't know nothing.
yeah. I'm just, you know, you guys has got me on the X's and O's, but all I do is just when I make a show or a live stream, I'm just what these guys told me what they seen in that debacle.
Mm, hold on. Let me get Kimberly
Did
case.
he?
She's
Did he go?
Legend, you there?
I think he froze, bro.
Ah.
Yeah. Look, hey, stop drinking that bath water.
Let me see if he comes back in here in a
Yeah,
second. Let me
yeah,
see if he
yeah,
comes
yeah.
back in.
But
Hey,
just to uh, pick up where he left, is that now that we got this gentleman, now we can really focus on who we have to re-recruit and to make sure we solidify this recruiting class.
yeah. I'm just looking at this. I just got a text. Uh, I just got a text from a repost from Coach Emmett Jones, Ben Arbuckle named OU's offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. And what he says is, buckle up. It's time to go.
Yes,
He
yes.
said, buckle up. It's go time. That's
So there, look,
LFG.
hey,
Yeah.
that's straight from the actual individual we're in question of. Um, this season has been one big major fire test for the University of Oklahoma. And Team 131, you're looking bright. Trust the process, believe in your coaches, and just just be relentless to not be second best to nobody.
Well, hey, Sooner Cowboy, it's not like they're trying to flip. Is that look, when you got to get rid of 20 something people,
Yeah,
that thing I said earlier, you're going to have to make the uncomfortable conversations with some of these recruits, some
yeah,
of these guys that have been committed, uh, that we have to cut down to a 105 man roster. All right. And they say it in a better way than what I'm bringing it to you guys right now on this podcast. But there are stipulations in place, man, to where there's a board. I'm pretty sure that they have in their locker room or in the coaching staff that these are the guys that we need to keep. These are the guys we want to keep. I mean, it's just a real big difference. So here's my thing: is that we're gonna lose some guys, man, that we don't want to lose, but it's some guys that we have to lose in order to keep the guys that we need to keep.
right. And just I saw on X is Brownlow Dindy has entered the transfer portal from A&M D lineman.
It's gonna be a lot of guys from A&M into the portal.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
then what's his name? Uh, he's an offensive lineman. Oh, I can't think of it right now. It'll come back to me.
yeah,
But he would Lamont from Mizzou. He's entered the portal as well.
yeah. It's gonna be a
So
lot of guys. I mean, look, it's gonna be a lot of guys that we had before that we lost to other universities that have
yeah,
played a year or two, and the grass wasn't always greener on the other side. Now they have reopened their commitments to go somewhere else. So yes, we might lose some guys that we need and want, but we're gonna also be able to go get some guys that we need and that we want out of the portal. So
yeah.
uh, I'm just optimistic, man, about this. But boy, we are packed up in here, man. I hope everybody's hitting that like button, man, because I have 100 people on my Facebook. I have 100. I have some 55 on my Twitter, and there's 53 in here on YouTube. So this is a hot topic tonight that everybody's interested in.
Well, I know for a fact that our people are truly re-energized, and just want to see our team. We just want to have someone that can develop these young men on the offense side just as well as Ali had and Coach B and the defensive staff have done to the defensive side. You do that, then we got a chance to do something very good, great, even.
Hey, Jason, Coach Rick's nephew should be our top wide receiver. Mr. Dent called me back. We talked about an hour today. Talked about an hour today about some more things about JJ. And we called my sister and we talked a little bit. He's already going somewhere. He just can't talk about it until Thursday.
Got
So
you.
I would have loved to him to come play from OU. That would have been a dream come true for me and my family because I would love to come watch him play there.
Yeah,
But he's already
I
signed with his
understand.
own. Well, like I said, there were some more things that me and Mr. Dent talked about. Coach Dent talked about that we had more things in common than I thought. His wife, which played for Tennessee, my sister was there a year before her, and the only reason why she didn't finish at Tennessee, she got pregnant, and they took a scholarship from her.
Got you.
And all the players that my sister knew, Mr. Dent knew. So it's a small world, man, to where people come in and out of your life, man, that you meet for the first time, and y'all have things in common. So uh, to jump back on this, Sooner Legend, is your internet good?
For the time being.
Bishop said you need to start drinking your own bath water. Stop drinking that bath water, man.
That's why I get frustrated. Y'all might think I'm frustrated with y'all. I'm not. I I try to do my best at this, and when you live out in the country, you're only limited to what internet service is available.
And
Yeah,
we
man,
understand that.
that does suck,
I mean,
man. That does. Yeah.
If I lived in
That's
Oklahoma City or Edmond or Tulsa, I would have more access to better internet. But out here, it is what it is.
yeah,
Absolutely.
We don't have Central out here, Patty.
yeah. I'm gonna put my
I'm lucky to
nephew.
have Comcast out here. It still sucks.
I'm gonna put my nephew's name down so they can go on YouTube and check out the videos. This is what Jason was talking about, along with Coach Dent. Uh, he was talking about someone from UAPB who turned out to be my nephew. So we were talking about it
Yeah.
earlier on his show, and I would have loved for him to go to OU. You guys have no idea. I think I would have been more happier than anybody. I probably would have moved back home. Just pack up the family and move back home to Oklahoma, man. But special kid, but I think that we got what we need, and I think he's doing what's best for him and his family and everything, man. So
Absolutely.
shout out to him
And
and
we're proud
everything.
of him. We're proud of him.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
happy, man. When Mr. Dent, like I said, man, Coach Dent, man, he's a hell of a guy, man. He knows a lot of things, a lot of people who I know and grew up with. Like I used to play ball with Todd Day, Lee Mayberry, Oliver Miller, Cola Swims, and all some guys in Fort Smith. And then we played in the Dunbar tournament in Little Rock. He was like, "Oh man, I know those guys. I know him and Todd Day almost got into a fight because Todd Day threw a rock and it missed the one guy and it almost hit Mr. Dent." So we were
Oh,
talking about that earlier, man. So it's a small world, man. How
man, that's
everything
awesome.
comes full circle, man.
Yeah.
Um, but no, man. I think that we got a good guy here. Let's just give him a chance, man. Thing and see if it doesn't work out, man. Hey, I'm gonna ride or die with OU, man, till the day I die, man. It doesn't matter. I've been through the John Blake eras. I've been through the Barry Switzer eras. I've been through the Bob Stoops. I've been through the Lincolns, and now I'm gonna be to the BV, man. It's just that I'm gonna ride with this team regardless.
Yeah. And no matter what they know the lay of the land, and they didn't make this decision, out of haste. They really thought it through, and undoubtedly he was the one for the job. So I just trust that process.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, man, thanks for all the love, man, about that, man. I told him today, man, that we've been talking about him, man, and he's been tickled to death. He's been tickled to death because he didn't think he was that good. He didn't think he was that good. He just felt like UAPB is working. It needed to be, and but people like Coach Dent and people like other coaches that see him and see a different light, he has a chance now to go somewhere else and really get appreciated and really shine the way he's supposed to.
Yeah, big salute, because that means he's stuck. He went through the fire, and now he's being rewarded.
Well, here was the thing. Bit Legend, remember when I said I love for a receiver or running back to come and tell me, give me the damn ball?
Yeah.
That's why he got punished. He wanted to go to Arkansas a few years ago,
Mm.
and he got an official visit along with one of his friends, which was uh, I can't think of his first name, but it's the quarterback now at Arkansas, Green.
Mm-hmm.
They were real good friends. So he wanted to go to Arkansas so Green can be the quarterback and JJ can be the receiver. All right. Uh, they didn't like him because he had past ties with gangs out of Little Rock. Never got in trouble. He's just a kid that hung around the wrong people.
Understand.
So he didn't get a chance. Now When he played Arkansas, he only had 2 catches for 32 yards. So he went to the coach and the OC, and his exact words was, "Give me the effing ball." Coach benched him. Didn't put him back out there again.
Wow.
So that's where he's at right now. He's like, but I love that. I mean, you might run bleachers the next day, but I love that out of you because I'm like, oh man, I got a dog. You think Dion gonna get mad if a guy come tell him, Coach, give me the effing ball? Dion gonna love that.
Yeah. This there has to be, and of course he has the work ethic to go along with it as well. So
I mean, 6'3", 215, 216, running four
yeah.
four.
Hey, I'll take it all day.
You know,
And a route runner.
good kid, man. I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm biased because he's my nephew. I'll tell anybody he's the greatest thing since white bread.
You supposed to. That's family. You better do that.
He's the greatest thing since sliced bread, man. So it is
But
what it is. Uh, but let's get back on this. Jesse said I just looked him up. Bring Javon. Hey guys, he's gone. Uh, as of today, when I found out he's already signed with somebody, he just can't mention it until Thursday.
right. Okay. How have you seen more people? Lamont. He's an offensive lineman that was at Missouri that we wanted last year,
Yeah.
but Mizzou got him.
Well, just hold tight. All I'm gonna say to you guys, just hold tight. Uh, there are some things in the working.
Uh huh.
Let's just say there's some things in the working from a place where BB was at
Oh
that's that's
yeah.
trending in the right direction for Oklahoma. So we just gonna let's not be too hasty to give away and start taking guys. We got to see
Yeah. It's got to be the right fit. It has to be the right fit. I agree. I'll back up.
because BV gave Dabo 3 years.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna give you 3 years. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody coming here after 3 years. And let's just say some of them guys ain't forgot. That's all I can say.
Interesting.
Jason know a few of them that's our dogs. That Jason wants one of them because he's a beast, and he's the best defensive lineman at Clemson, and he is in the portal.
Coach, you,
Hey, I can't say no names. I can just say they
he's the best
they're
defense.
as long as I don't say no names, I'm good
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Look,
because
hey,
they can
look, we,
assume.
we like kids. He's like, ooh, I know who he talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but no,
but you know
it,
what?
we need those
That's a
guys.
beautiful thing
Yes,
because everything is coming together, and now it's all about trusting the process and understanding that these young men, if they allow Arbuckle to coach in this bowl game, that'd be a plus because they would actually have a working knowledge of how he runs stuff.
that's why I love what Legend always says. Be careful what you say on social media because these kids hear it, and if it don't work out where they are, they will come back.
Yeah,
They will come back.
yeah,
Don't be throwing shots because a 17 to 18-year-old kid made a mistake and did what he felt was best for him and his family. Then you're going to bash him. Now he's there and he sees this is not the place for me. You think he gonna come back to Oklahoma after y'all don't say that he ain't shit, he ain't worth nothing, he's this. So be careful what you say, man, because everything comes full circle. Everything. Legend, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm scared to say anything because I don't want to get locked up.
No, man. Speak. Hey, speak your.
nah,
Hey,
man.
all you got
Hey,
to do is come back in.
That's it.
That's all you got to do.
We got you back.
I've tried that.
I got you
I've
6.
tried rebooting the computer. It, but
Hey,
is
I'm
what
gonna
it
ask you a
is.
question, Legend.
Frustrating.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If he comes in here next year, and let's say Oklahoma goes back to the old Oklahoma uh, of scoring 30 and 40 points, do you think that will be enough for us to win a lot of games with the defense that we got coming back?
By far, yes. Because picture it like this, Coach. Imagine, and I can't stand a dude, but think of this for a minute. Think if you had Lincoln Riley's offense with this defense now.
Boy,
17
would
would have
be
been a lot different.
man, you know when I knew when OU could hang with the SEC.
it wouldn't have been a race. It would.
Yeah, man, look, if we had, and I like using your saying, if was a fifth, we all be drunk. If we would have Lincoln's offense that could give us 35, that meant this defense would not be on the field for a long period of time. They would be rested to where now those numbers that we have now would not be fictional. Because a lot of our numbers right now
Mm-hmm.
are fictional, and it's because the offense wasn't worth a crap. It was very atrocious to where the defense is on the field so much that yes, the dam is going to break sooner or later. So
Yeah.
if we're giving them 35 points, that means that the offense, and what I love about Arbuckle is this: he loves to run the football
Mm-hmm.
in different variations and different schemes. So let's just get back to the basics. Uh, Spread the ball around, help the defense out. We'll be fine. I think everybody's just overreacting because
And
it
what did you
wasn't
know?
a big name hire.
Exactly. And what did you when you did you watch any of McIntyre's clips on
Oh
YouTube?
yes, yes.
What what did you what's one thing I'll tell you one thing that stuck out with me. Arbuckle runs half and half shotgun and under center.
I love under center. Under center is the
Me
best.
too.
Under center is the best way to run play action. You cannot run play action
Thank
and shotgun.
you.
You cannot run
Because when you're
an effective
think
play
when
action.
you're in the shotgun and you stick the ball out like this, that ain't faking. When you're under center and you get the ball, you can stay down for a little bit and put the ball on your hip and put that free arm in his gut and pull a play action off way better than you can in the shotgun.
Well, not only that, you turn your back to a defensive back and to a defensive lineman to where now he can't blitz because if he blitz and you ain't got the ball, it's uh-oh. So a play action is very effective when you're in an I formation to where if somebody is blitzing the A and B gap, that fullback gets that guy before he gets to the quarterback to allow the quarterback to do that effective play action call. So you can't
Now
do. Go ahead.
I
Go
will
ahead.
say this: Jackson did pull two beautiful okey dokes on Alabama. That they had that running back dead to rights, but Jackson was already 7-8 yards up the field with the football.
Yeah.
So I,
Hey guys,
you
let's
know,
answer this Jesse question. Legend, answer that for me. You and Bishop. What are
Okay.
our top three positions of need?
quarterback, tight end, and a good cover lockdown cover corner.
I second it.
Okay. I beg to differ.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No.
No,
Hey,
to each
like
his own. Go ahead.
like like buttholes. Everybody got one opinion.
That's right.
Uh,
Tell us, Shouty.
Quarterback, yes. Quarterback, yes. I think we need a quarterback, but I think we need an experienced quarterback that's not going to crack under pressure. That if he has
Right.
to throw the ball away to live another down, he'll do that. If he has to
Mhm.
hold on to the ball and take a sack, he'll do that. So that's one.
Mhm.
I think we're good at tight end. You just got to get Helms
Okay.
in the
Thank you.
ball game.
Yeah. Thank you.
Helms
That's
Helms
true.
is
That's
to
true.
me that Jermaine Grissom / Mark Andrews hybrid is what Helms is to me.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay,
Yep.
and that's not including the freshman that we got coming in right behind him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Devon Mitchell.
Mitchell. So we got a tight end now. Nothing better than having a lot of tight ends. So yes, but I think that we need quarterback. Let's get some more offensive linemen.
Okay.
Yep.
You can never have enough of those.
Right.
Never have enough of those because those big boys. They always say the games are won in the trenches.
Right.
So I think we are 7 or 8 deep on the defensive line. I think we're good there, and we still got more
Mhm.
guys coming in, and we got
Mhm.
guys that have red shirted
And we're
on
getting
the
the
defensive line
line.
that we haven't got yet. So I think it's quarterback, offensive line, and you're gonna hate me for saying this. I think we need a damn good kicker.
Yeah. But didn't we have that with Keltner though?
Nope.
Where's he? How come Zach Schmidt's out there kicking and not Keltner? Where's he been?
Well,
He on the
Kepler
back of
had
a milk
that.
carton.
Didn't he have an appendix or something
Something
to that?
happened. He was injured.
Yeah.
He was injured.
So, do you think he's good enough, or do we need another kicker?
I just think we need another kicker and everything because this is what it is. When you look at the kickers for the SEC, no
Hmm.
matter if that team sucks or not, they have a damn good kicker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn good kicker.
Keltner and Schmidt are both out of eligibility.
Oh.
That's why we need a kicker.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to
Liam
I
Evans.
need to
Liam Evans.
reclassify mine. I just saw the light.
You stupid. Oh man.
God.
But I'm just saying, man, I'm looking at it from a different point of view is that the
Yeah.
one thing that has always cost us games is
Kick.
kicking.
Yeah.
Uh, like the kickoff return against LSU.
Oh
9 times
yes.
out of 10, he kicks that ball out of the end zone every single time. Just
Yep.
this one time he didn't, and every
He
time
didn't, and it hurt us.
Yep.
it was
Okay. Can I ask you a question then?
Now I
yes,
will
sir.
say Schmidt
What
was
about our
is
punter?
way better than.
Hold on, let me answer Jesse's question right quick. Is he
Okay.
going power for at least? Yes, he's going to, and I hate to say this, he's going to an SEC school.
Okay.
Can't tell you who,
No, no. That
but he's
this
going to SEC school.
that's
He's going to
something.
the SEC school.
Okay.
So it is what it is. Who's this? Statson says wide receiver group is a huge concern. Can these guys get healthy? When they get hurt, they stay hurt. Can't happen again. Well, look, a whole off season heals all wounds, heals all. I don't know how to say this. It heals all discomfort because this has been very
Mhm.
uncomfortable for the fans to see every week who we got, who we don't got,
Yeah.
who's hurt, who's not hurt. I think once we get everyone back, I believe everybody will come back. I believe we're gonna get. I believe Deion Burke's gonna come back.
You think he's gone?
I think he'll come back.
Okay.
What has he proven to the NFL that
That
he hasn't
that's
proved?
what I leaning toward, but I'm not quite. You know,
It all depends on
I
what
don't
kind of
think it
grade he
has enough
gets.
tape myself. I didn't think it had enough tape.
It depends on what kind of grade he gets.
Yeah.
And now, be honest, sometimes a good grade is not a good grade because they'll tell you, "Oh yeah, You top
Yeah.
you top 3 round for sure. Then you put in paperwork, hire your agent, and then you don't get drafted. Now
Mhm.
you're stuck. That's why I always advise my nephews, if you ever get ready to go to the league, do not hire an agent. If you
Right.
don't hire an agent, if you don't get drafted, you can go back.
Right.
I
Yeah,
believe that's how
Steve
it's built.
G, I was on the fire Deacon train last Saturday.
Fire who?
Deacon, the special teams analysis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you was in the moment. I've been there when you're in the moment, but I'm telling you, he's gonna pay big dividends because he really does know the kicking game.
Oh, I know. I after that kickoff return and the crap that was being thrown Saturday, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was axe them all.
Hey,
Were you
Oh,
in your feelings? Were you in your feelings?
I was in my feelings hard.
hey
Hey, guess
Jesse.
what? Hey, you would have had a lot of brothers and sisters.
Hey, yes, Jesse, that's part of the reason why Dabo has changed his stance on NIL and the portal. So
Yeah, I forgot that Bill that BB told Dabo that 3 years, but after 3 years, you get anybody in the portal from Clemson, I'm coming for them. I forgot about that.
well, it's not that he's coming. Look, I tell people and everything, man, is that my brother-in-law is a member of that of the Clemson staff,
Hmm.
and he has, he can only tell me so much, and I only ask him so much. I don't try to go and try to be the
Right.
first one. Ooh, let me be the first one to tell. No, I don't care about being the first one to tell. I just
No.
want to make sure that the information is correct when I say it, because I
Mhm.
don't want to be out here just throwing out trolling and throwing out stuff that don't make no sense. But I do know that there are some guys and everything on the Clemson uh, roster that has always loved BV, that has always still talked to BV, that wants to come play for VB. BV is a very, very
What's
honest and humble man. He does not want to make Dabo look bad at all. He doesn't want anything negative to happen to Dabo. He loves Dabo like a big brother. But
mhm.
at what point do you say, I need to do what's best for me and my program?
Yeah.
I still love
uh,
you. I still think
had
about you.
that
Go ahead. Go ahead,
had
Leslie.
that been the legend and I was BB, when I was leaving Clemson coming to Norman, I'd say, your throat's cut coming portal time, bro. Get ready.
Let's see,
And
purple.
each his own. Each his
Yeah,
own.
purple says, I don't know if it's a smart if it's smart for Ben to coach bowl game and have a bad performance, and the honeymoon might be even. Well, look, let's put you like this. Whoever they play, it don't really matter. Oklahoma's gonna be a favorite on whoever it is, because it's either gonna be Navy or somebody like Virginia Tech or somebody like uh I mean, they're 6-6. I mean, but the name Oklahoma might be sexy enough to where they put Oklahoma in a bowl game higher than what they need to be.
Yeah. Well, I think if nothing else, the young players need that extra practice.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
That's what
Look,
I like about it, Bishop.
That's what I was looking at it all together, is that those extra practice means the world to these young men that haven't had a lot of field time.
look at it
So
like this, guys. If Oklahoma plays somebody like Virginia Tech or Iowa or something like that, they can play big boy ball.
Hmm.
They can just bully them around.
Hmm.
Um, so because whoever they play, is not going to have the Joes. The only reason why Oklahoma is at this level of a bowl game is because of injuries and lack of quarterback play. Let's just call it what it is. I love Jackson, man, what he's done the last few weeks to get us some W's and do the best he can. But we need somebody back there, man, that you can tell that Joe John doesn't trust Jackson throw the ball. Things he do throw, they're from the numbers to the sideline. Nothing over the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Arbuckle is gonna come in here and like, no, we're gonna run our playbook, and if you can't make the throw, you don't play
That's right.
in the conversation.
So then it has to be a competition.
Yes.
There you go.
Well,
Yep.
look, Bishop, if I'm your quarterback and you leave to go to somewhere else, who would you want to come with you to help you run your offense?
Facts. Facts.
Facts.
I don't care who you got there. We're gonna say it's an open competition, but he got inside scoop on what I'm gonna run. It's your
Yep.
job to catch up.
Yep.
That's what I mean. Iron sharpens iron.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Competitive competition is what Oklahoma was born on. You never seen Barry Switzer give somebody a spot. Well, un,
No.
unless unless you Marcus Dupree, then yeah, he'll give you a spot.
Hey,
you know,
he's an outlier.
hey, hey,
Hey,
hey,
he's the entire outlier.
hey, hey, exception to the rule. Marcus
Yeah.
Dupree, you can come here and take anybody's spot as long as you
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you got to come in here and earn this. That's why I love Bob when he was a coaching. He didn't let guys know who he was going to, no, you're going to work until the last day, and then we're going to announce it then. And
Yeah.
then it
Yeah,
might not
we
be
never
then. It might be the game. It might be the week before the game.
Remember when they did
even when
Sam?
Sam
Yeah, I was just about to say. Go ahead, Legend.
yeah, even when Sam was here, even when he was starting, you would never know it was Sam, even though we knew it was Sam, but Bob never would come out and say it until the week of the game. He wanted a quarterback competition. And I like that.
Well, we're in the SEC, and if we have dreams of being in the playoffs and winning the Natty, you can't shy away from competition. So
No,
iron sharpen iron is our new foundation, and you gotta be willing to go through the fire test and stay 10 toes down. There's no
This
other way.
this is what BB is.
scared money, scared money equals no money.
Oh man, hey, if you scared, stay on the porch.
Yep.
If you're scared, stay on the porch. This is what BB is trying to envision. When he went to Clemson, you know how old BB was?
Do what?
Do you know how old BB was when he went to Clemson?
31,
No, close.
In his 30s, wasn't he?
Yeah, 38.
38.
38.
Wow.
38. Was that 13 years?
Mm,
Okay. So he was young. The head coach was
mm,
young, Dabo,
mm,
and the OC was young.
mm.
So BV knows that if I can get a young, energetic, offensive-minded kid to come in here to go along with Zach Alley, who is also a young, energetic defensive coordinator, they will be together for a long period of time. That is the game plan. But if they progress and get bigger and move on, you've been planning, hey, OU is where I want to go because look what Zach Alley just did. Hey, I want to go to Oklahoma. Look what Ben Arbuckle just done. I want to go to Oklahoma because Bob could never keep nobody. Everybody wanted him.
Exactly.
Bob Stoops could not keep nobody. So if we can just get to 35, I think this guy, I think that Washington State has never had players like he's going to have here at Oklahoma.
Like I said, they got donkeys. We got quarter horses.
You stupid boy for that one. You stupid for that one.
I couldn't hold it in. I was trying not to laugh, but I couldn't
Hey
hold it.
man. Hey. Uh Jesse said I was thinking defensive end, cornerback, and offensive tackle.
Okay.
No, offensive tackle we good. We need guard play. We need
Yeah,
guard play and a
really good
center.
point
We need a
guard.
very experienced center.
Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck is the center.
Is he experienced?
He coming in this December.
We need somebody, man, that's going to give us that Creed Humphreys 3 or 4 years solid that we can depend
Ah, I
on to
got
be
you.
there
I got
to
you.
because
I,
a center is supposed to orchestrate how things go on the offensive line. There was no talking this year on the offensive line because there was no leadership on the offensive line.
mm, speak on it. Speak on it, coach. Now you're
So,
doing coach talk. You know.
hey man, look, I look at footage. I'm looking at seeing who's pointing, who's doing this, who. There was none of that. It was none of it.
Yeah, because when Humphreys was here, he was on that ball and he was pointing. He was directing traffic. You know.
Do y'all remember when he told Baker? I think it was the I think it was the Iowa State game. He told Baker, stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit. 'Cause Baker was doing something. Baker being Baker.
Right.
He said, stop doing
Yeah.
that shit. Get back to the huddle. Let's go. And that's leadership. We don't have time for antics.
Mhm.
We don't have time for that stuff. Let's go. Let's go. You know, but everybody is just young. And that's what I love about this OU team. We are very young, very young. Look at all the
Mhm.
freshmen that we played this year.
Yeah.
We're losing two on defense, right? Two guaranteed.
We're losing Downs, Stutzman, and Bowman.
Three. So three
What
guaranteed.
about that D lineman?
Who?
Which one?
Uh,
Terry?
95.
Terry?
Yeah.
He got one more year.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then never mind. I thought he didn't have another year.
No,
Now I tell you what,
he
I
got
was
he had a
really
COVID
proud.
year, and then he been here. This is his second year, but he got
Okay.
one more. What's up?
Okay.
I was really, really proud of Ethan Downs this year.
I hear you.
Hold on. Sooner in Texas, really? Are you for real?
What?
Boy, somebody looking to get put in timeout.
What did he say?
We have a quarterback like that. His name is Casey Thompson. With two bad
Wheels.
with two bad knees. Come on, man.
He's on flat tires.
Come on, man. Yes, Mitchell and Helms should be good enough. Yes. Put those two wildebeests out there. Oh, okay,
But you
hold on.
still,
He
you
said he
still.
said
Go
Sooner in
ahead.
Texas, that's Charles Thompson. Okay. Maybe he
Max
just had the
Swergen
wrong Thompson.
says DJ Terry's gone.
Huh?
Max Swergen, he says Terry gone. Deshaun
Is he
Terry.
leaving or what? Because I know he had one more year.
No, I thought he was a senior.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. BB gave that boy a 3 year grace period. Only no. Yep. Well, like I said, I couldn't say it, but now everybody's finally saying it, so now I can say it. Yes, yes. He gave him 3 years. I will not touch in because most of the guys that came in when BB got them, some of them were freshmen, some of them were redshirt. So look at this and think about this. Think about this. If they were freshmen when BB left, they'll be juniors now when they come to OU.
Red shirt juniors. Yeah.
So they would be what? Experienced.
Yeah.
They still run BV's defense at Clemson. So don't get your panties in the wad, OU fans. Don't get your panties in the wad. Don't don't look at the glass half full on one side. Oh, we're losing guys. Look at the opportunity and the potential of what you might gain. Because if you get the three that's in the portal at Clemson, OU's going to win the SEC championship.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, Coach Rick said it on
Yeah.
December 2nd, 2024 at 9:20. Yes, I said it.
I did too. I was thinking it. You just said it.
I love
Kimberly K,
communication.
for real? For real,
What?
Kimberly K, if Burks can go, I hope he does. These guys need to do what they need to do. These opportunities are fleeting. Well, I don't think Burks will go because he hasn't proved to the NFL that he can stay healthy.
Uh-huh.
And if one thing I know about NFL players, I mean NFL owners, they're not gonna give you millions and millions of dollars if you can't stay healthy. They
That's
will
right.
not.
Mm,
They will not do that.
mm.
Nope.
So it just depends on what
Mm-mm.
kind of grade he gets. If he gets a good grade, then he might, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Hey, bless him.
Yeah,
If
Cameron.
that's his choice, hey, go for it. But if not, come on back. We welcome you.
Really, sooner in Texas? You are damn sure trying to get in timeout. And I don't believe in that on my show. I don't believe in that, but that's I don't want to play USC because I don't think we are better than them, and I can't handle losing to Tebow.
Say
Do you
what?
do you think Tebow want to play this defense? Nope.
Nope.
Do
Hey man, look,
hey, do we do y'all? Whew.
uh,
The Big Ten has been wearing him out, and you think he wants to face us?
uh, all right, sooner in Texas. There's a 38-year-old and there's a 29-year-old with only 3 years coaching experience. Big difference. Well, my answer to that is this: any kind of coaching experience is better than what we had this year. I'll take my high school coaching experience over Joe John Fillings any day.
Yeah.
And I'm not bragging on myself. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying I can call a better game than he can. And I'm old and retired. So take that and smoke it. All right. Back to our TV station. All right. Too young, too raw. No, no. What's going on here? Give me a wimpy 6-6 team in the bowl game. Let's collect our 15 practices and end this season without a losing record. Okay.
Just
Okay.
because you said that we're gonna win this ball game.
Hey, Jesse. Yes. Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Yes, sir.
Hey. I'm just saying, it's gonna be a beautiful day, man, when everything lines out the way it's supposed to. I think BV is walking a tightrope with Dabo because his son is a student coach at Clemson. In an old interview, a coach there said he sounds like BV and has his characteristics when coaching. Yep, that's why BV gave him 3 years. My boy's there. Not only do I don't want to hurt Dabo, I don't want to hurt my son. So I can't tell you that, Jesse. You'll see soon.
I told you.
You'll
You
see soon.
started it.
You'll see
Read
soon.
that. Read that next comment after Jesse's.
For Scott,
Mm-hmm.
guys, my head is about to explode with all the people talking about getting McTwire and Miller Moss. Why would you want a Ford Pinto when you got two Ferraris in the garage? It makes no sense. Hey, hey, that's a star today, buddy. You got to. Hey, I like that, Scott. Why would you go out there and get beanie weenies when you got steak in the refrigerator? I like that. I like that. Hey,
And
some folks.
Wagyu steak
Yeah.
at that.
Hey, did I hear somebody on a podcast say if they turn the offense over to Michael Hawkins next year, BV might as well. BV signed his own death warrant. I mean, his own uh. God, how they put it? They put it as if BV puts Michael Hawkins in control of the offense next year, he will no longer be the coach of OU the following season.
Who said that?
I was trying to figure out the name, but there was somebody that was online that said that.
Mm,
I was watching, you know how OU fans are on their little Twitter accounts. They use fake names and just start talking crazy.
yeah, I,
That's what we need is some dogs. We got some look, guys. We got some dogs coming. We got some dogs coming. Just hold your horses, man. Because one thing that nobody's been talking about, there's one coach on the defensive side that's been quiet all season. Can anybody think who that is?
Say again, Coach.
There's one coach who's been real quiet on the defensive side of the football. Can anybody know? Does anybody know who that is?
Is that for OU?
Yeah. Nope. Not Beli. Nope. Not him.
mm-mm.
E Hall?
Nope. Close. Get in. Get in there.
Todd
That's
Bates?
like this. It's like
Oh,
this. They still have ties to Clemson.
I know who you're talking about.
Bates.
Skysky.
Close.
Okay.
Chavis. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Chavis.
Oh,
Well, so does Bates.
But think about it. Whose guys been playing out of their minds the last few weeks?
Chavis.
Chavis guys. R.
Chavis's
Mason
guys.
Thomas. R. Mason Thomas is he getting paid. He can get paid. So is
Big time.
so is Ford. I'm saying this to
Yeah.
say this. These guys still have connections in South Carolina,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in Greenville, South Carolina. They still have connections. So
Coach.
not only did BV say that, they also said it. So now,
Coach. Do
yes, sir.
you know?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know who you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Long as
Mm-hmm.
you know, long as you know. Let's
Mm-hmm.
just say that OU get ready to start eating. Okay, they're getting ready to start eating. Um, it's just a lot of things. It's just a lot of variables. A lot of things got to be put in place and everything because you got to cut yourself down to a 105-man roster. Once you do that, then you see what you have left.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, from what I'm hearing, is that BV said he made promises to people that he got to make sure that he see through first. Once those are made,
Mhm.
he's going to start. I mean, I can say he's going to start, but they're going to start looking at other places
Let
to
me
fill
ask
those
you this,
voids.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
With the new OC hire, Arbuckle, do you think we keep Fasusi, OJ, and Alpalaba?
Say it again now.
I was going to ask that before it gets asked in the chat. I already know what the answer is.
What is it? What's the question?
What is-
With Arbuckle being named as the OC, do we retain Fasusi, Foji, and Alpalaba on the offensive line, recruit?
Oh hell yeah!
Is Beanbo still here?
That's the key component.
I was just, huh?
That's the key
Is
component.
Beanbo still here?
Long as BB here, they
I
ain't
was
going
going to
nowhere,
ask that.
They ain't going nowhere.
guys.
Exactly.
We did what we
Exactly.
did against Alabama last week with a bucket, a mop, a squeegee, and a broom, and we were
The
not.
And a
best
floor
Ouija.
buffer.
But we did all that without any of our top 6 receivers. What's going to happen when you have all 6 of those receivers back, if they come back, or healthy with a decent offensive line?
Mm-hmm.
People are not looking at
100.
what OU is retaining. They're looking at what OU is losing. That's all they're worrying about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're losing this. We're losing that. Did Petaway really make a contribution this year?
No, not really.
It's not bad to lose somebody who hasn't given you anything. Now, it'll be bad losing someone like Xavier Robertson. It'll
Mm.
be
Mm-hmm.
it'll be bad losing him. So let's put it into context. We know we're losing Hicks. We know that we might lose Arnold. We know that we've lost some decommits. We losing 4, or maybe we're losing 4 on the defensive side. We don't know how many receivers are coming back. We don't know if Bauer Sharp's going to leave. He got 1 more year. We know Roberts is gone. So let's wait till all these guys disappear and get out, and then we can sit here and say, okay, let's go evaluate talent and let's go get what we need.
Well, when me and Bishop was when Marcus Dent was on with me and Bishop and Big Mike earlier today, he had to exit for a little bit to talk to Isaiah, and when he came back on, I'm just telling you guys in the chat, there's fixing to be some shakeups. According to he said that, didn't he, Bishop?
He did. He came
That
back right back on
there's
our
going to be
podcast and said that, just letting you know, it's going to be some shakeups. So just, fasten your seatbelt.
Well, hearing stuff
dig
like
them
that,
per
man,
dig them
hearing stuff that I just mentioned
dig
from
them spirits
from
in that
Emmett Jones about let's get ready to go, buckle up, let's get ready to go. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
I love
Mm-hmm.
hearing that
And,
because
and, and he said it was for the good too. It's not like
Yeah,
his,
it's for the good.
buckle up that hey, we're in for a bumpy ride. It's like it's to make us better.
does anybody, honest to God, fear our schedule for next year?
Nope, I don't.
Where there's going to be 2 tough games. There's going to be 3 tough games that we got to go to. 3.
One of them's at Jordan, or not Jordan Hare, Bryant Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa,
We're going to Alabama.
South
Yeah.
Carolina, going to
We're
Alabama,
going to South
Neyland
Carolina,
Stadium, Tennessee.
and we're going to Tennessee.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. But look at this. Tennessee is not going to be the same Tennessee as this year. Everything changes. OU is going to be a hell of a lot better. That defensive line that they got from Tennessee, with the way NIL is, man, we don't know what the landscape is going to be because everybody's going to want more money.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't keep everybody. So everybody is cutting to a 105 roster, not just Oklahoma. So you mean tell me that
Yeah.
Alabama got to get rid of about 20-something players, Georgia got to get rid of 20-some players, Tennessee got to get rid of 20-some players, not just OU. So everybody's going to be affected. Everyone's going to be affected.
Now
But go ahead.
this is interesting. Scott Christopher said, "Hey guys, the 5-star O lineman that committed to Mizzou decommitted today. He's best friends with OJ and Fasusi."
Yeah. That's the Lamont. That's the Lamont I was talking about.
Lamont is coming. Lamont's coming.
To us.
Look,
Mhm.
Now I
three
have
things I've learned. Girlfriends are undefeated, moms are undefeated, and best friends are undefeated. When it comes to recruits, they undefeated. Look. If
now
Bishop is
this guy.
somewhere, look. If you and Bishop are somewhere, and I got put in the portal, who do y'all think is going to be the 2 that's going to try to get me to come to where they are? Y'all
My
2.
We're
friends.
gonna try to get you.
Yeah,
We
we're gonna try to get you.
Hey man, come
we
on
gonna
over here, man. You get free steaks, You get free
Hey,
steaks,
I got some good gumbo over here. Come on over, bro.
home cooked meals, nutrition is good. So what I'm saying is, OU fans, just calm down, man. Stay off Twitter, chill out,
Stay
let this
off
take,
Twitter.
let this process take place. It has to take place. You might not like what you hear. You might not like what happens. Just stay stagnant. Just stay cool, because the finished product is
God,
going to be so much better than what it is right now.
Jesse, that was why is there a reduction in scholarships? What's the reason behind it? That was just that was passed by the NCAA and the halls of Congress, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let me get the information down right quick.
And yes, that is for all of FBS, Jesse. I mean, it ain't going to just happen at OU, guys. I mean, you're going to see Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. You're going to see the whole freaking NCAA. You're going to see players that's in the portal that are definite hymns in the portal. And y'all know what I mean by him.
Yeah. It says right here that 105 is shit. I don't like that. I'm sorry. Let me go back. It says 105 is the new college football roster. Hold on, it went away. I'm trying to get to come back. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. It says 105 is college football's new key number. What will it and other NCAA roster caps change? So it's pretty much just changing it from college football teams could only give out 85 scholarships. So if you give out 85 scholarships, that will allow you to only have so many certified walk-ons. Okay. So pretty much you get 85 scholarships, you'll only be able to have 20 walk-on scholarships. That's
And
pretty much
most
what it is.
likely it'll be preferred walk on
Yes,
because they got to
PWOs.
be able to.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes, PWOs. Yeah.
yeah.
So
You know
I
what?
like
I got
yes.
to looking at this year's and next year's schedule. Do you know who I would like to keep as a permanent rivalry?
Who?
LSU.
Yeah. You know what? I really believe if we had a decent OC, you can't be an OC and be scared to call plays. You gotta have
Scary money is no money.
you gotta have foresight to look past the scary, just like going, like on the scary movies. Ooh, don't go in the forest. Why not?
Yeah,
I mean, if I if I gotta go to the forest to get home, I'm going to the forest. But it's just
I ain't gonna
sometimes,
let nothing.
dude, Joe John was scared to throw the freaking ball. And I'm like, you can't be an OC and have all this talent and be scared to get the ball to him.
Yeah,
So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just reaching and try to figure out that. Uh, what did I
and
say,
yes,
Scott? What did I say? I'm sorry.
as I think it was when we was talking about the scholarships and the portal and
Oh,
all
okay,
that.
okay.
But you're right, Scott. BB is going to have his haters eating crow.
Well, I think he would rather the program do well than prove people wrong. Um, if like I told Bishop earlier, if I'm a religious man, I, I don't I walk by faith. I don't walk by sight. I don't
That's
I
right.
don't walk to somebody else's drum. I walk to prove what I can prove to myself and prove to the kids and their parents. That's where my commitment is. My commitment is to the university, to my kids, and to my staff. That's my commitment.
Right.
Now,
Right.
you can put it in any kind of order that you want to, but I just think the finished product is going to be better than what we thought. Because look at this. OU has never experienced this
No.
ever. Some universities, Bishop and Mike, they deal with it every year.
Yep.
They deal with it every year. Look how long it took Texas
Mm-hmm.
to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
OU could have been mediocre and terrible for 14 years? How many
Uh-uh.
coaches has Texas
Yeah.
had since 2000? I mean, since 2010. How many coaches?
Charlie Strong, Tom Herman, couple more in there.
You got to throw
Yeah.
Mac Brown in there
Two or
because
three
Mac Brown
more.
was still there.
Yeah, Mac Brown.
Mac
Mac
Brown.
Brown,
Mac Brown.
and then you got Mac
Let's see.
Brown,
Mac Brown, Charlie
Herman,
Strong, Tom Herman,
Strong,
Strong,
and Sark, right?
Yeah.
and Sark.
So you mean tell me in 14 years y'all had four coaches? If you
Mm.
are if you are a recruit, what would you think? Four coaches in 14 years. I ain't going there
Mm-mm.
because if I go there, coach gonna be gone.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. I say this to say this. I said it to say this. Oklahoma has had a coach there for Switzer 20 plus years. Bob Stoops
18.
18 years.
18.
We don't even count Lincoln. We don't even count
Mm.
Lincoln's ass.
Mm-mm.
But even throw him in there because he left because he wanted to leave. He didn't get fired. He just left because
Mm.
he wanted to leave. But he left with a winning record.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who who goes 10-2 and leads the program? Who goes
Dumbass.
10-2 and leads the program? So I'm saying that Oklahoma has never experienced this as a fan base. We have back in the John Blake eras, but some of us wasn't even born back then to remember that. So the people that are here now that are on social media, Twitter, and bitching and complaining are the millennial people that have never seen Oklahoma struggle. So,
Yep.
hey man, look, uh,
Dalpois has a question. He said, "Do you think any of that hesitancy on offense comes from BV, Coach?"
no, I think BV is very unhappy with the offensive. Look, a smart man knows that you cannot hire a new OC mid-season and try to bring in his philosophy and bring it in. You'll be pedaling uphill with a damn wooden pole. But
You would.
I think that
You'd have one.
huh?
You'd have one of them little bitty boat paddles.
Hey, you be fighting forever. Um, I think BV wants to hire somebody
Uh-huh.
like Zach Alley to where he can say, you know what, it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to oversee. I don't want to be included. I just want to oversee. This is my philosophy. This is what I want. Can you do it? Yes, sir. I get out your way and let you do that. That is what a good boss does. A good boss tells you the game plan, then he gets out your way and lets you do it. Because if he does it for you, why am I here?
It's called implementation and delegation.
It's called micromanagement, and I don't like doing it. I don't like it. I
Yeah.
pay you to do a job, you do it. I don't pay you to do the job, and then I got to do it for you while you
Right.
here. So anyway, enough of me complaining about that. Uh, let's see. Jesse says we were thrown in the fire and will come out on the other side better for it. Bishop,
Yep.
that is your saying. Bishop
Bishop.
says you got to go through the fire to what?
Yeah. You gotta be you gotta go through the fire test to have a testimony. That's the only way you get your testimony is that you gotta stay 10 toes down, just like the three Hebrew boys.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, hey
Period,
hey
point
Yeah,
blank.
I think.
hey Mac. I think we do, but I think we got what we need right here. Look, this coach is coming in. What what great receiver was at Washington State? I'll wait.
Do do
I'll,
do
I'll
do
wait.
do 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 do
Look at my face.
do.
Hold on. Let's let's do this. Let's do this. Let's pull up Washington's. Let's pull up Washington's. Let me do this, guys. While rankings, I just like doing this, man, because Jason showed me how to do it. I like rankings just so I can voice my opinion on some things.
I hear you.
All right. On a college football rankings, let's just put down s- stats. All right. All right. If we're looking at stats, all right. Washington State's quarterback, John Matuar. All right. Do you want to know who he was above in rankings? I'm gonna
Let's
put it
hear
up
it.
here for you. I'm gonna put it up here for you.
Go ahead.
Go back here. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up.
I can try to see it.
Oh no, I'm gonna show you, buddy. I'm
No,
gonna
it's gonna
show
come
you.
up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Where is it at? Right here. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's go here. Now I'm gonna do this and
All
bring
right,
it up. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. Hold on. All right, can you see it now?
I it it it's all scrambled, Coach.
All
I
right,
can't.
I'm gonna
I
put you
can't.
like this. Okay.
It looks
All
like
right,
I'm writing.
I can see. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do it like this. All right. Who do we think? You know how big we were on Nico, correct? In Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
Nico in
Mhm.
Tennessee had a 70.5% QBR rating.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's right above him?
Material?
Mature.
Mateer, right above him with 71.1% quarterback completion.
Wow.
Son.
Now, now,
Wow.
we couldn't throw the ball in the ocean if we was out there on the boat. So let me go back.
And it
Let
wouldn't
me
have hit water.
let me go back. Let me save that, but let me go back to this. Um, I want to try to find. I want to try to find. Let me stop sharing that and let me find where Jackson Arnold is. Okay, let's just bear with me now. I'm gonna go down here and find Jackson Arnold. Matuir was 34. Uh, show more because he's not there. Go down, go down, go down. Damn, he's way down here, boy. God, dog. Ah, there he is. There he is. There he go. All right, let me bring it back up. Come back in here, share this. All right, share with everybody else so they can see the fruits of our labor. All right, Matuir was 34, correct?
Right.
Look who's 89 with 48% quarterback ranking. Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold had a 48% quarterback ranking. Do you know who was above him? Someone who don't even throw the down ball, Brandon Lockey at Wisconsin. They run the football there.
Yeah, they do.
So this is what I'm saying. We're going from a 89th quarterback that has under 48% passing ranking to a quarterback that's a 71. That is
And
a
with the asterisk with Jay, because his OC was.
yeah. So if we talk about did we lose legend?
I think so.
Damn it. Darn it.
I got going a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to break off here in a few minutes too, man. We've been on for an hour and 49 minutes going strong, but I just wanted to uh let you guys see the stats, man, is that we have great if we get Matuar on material and everything, great improvement. But I just think anybody we bring in from the portal is gonna give us better than 48% QBR.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
totally
so
agree.
I don't know. But anyway, somebody said You're right, coach. Watching some of these fans, maybe we need to be humbled. Well, not just humbled, man. We just need to follow the process. There's everybody want to skip levels.
Come on now. Now you
You
getting in. Come on.
you can't skip levels. There are layers in life that you have to go through in order to get. Man, look, don't get me start preaching on here now, because we all want to skip process.
Yeah.
We want the finished product. When we see football players on Saturdays, oh man, he sucked. You don't know what that guy did for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday leading up to that game. But then you see 30 minutes of footage on screen and think he sucked.
Uh,
No one comes on your job and say, "Hey man, you moving slow. You moving wrong. You
what about
lazy."
Logan Howland?
Ooh,
Mm.
that's
Documentation beat conversation. Logan Howland.
yeah. You think that we'll get him?
Logan Howland was the one that in that one game he couldn't block the end, and they kept blitzing and doing a quarterback
Okay.
sack.
I
And then
misunderstood what you were
by the
saying.
end of the in the Alabama game, him and 77, they were wearing out Alabama defense.
Yeah. Do you think
But
quality of opponent may factor into that equation at all? That always comes into an equation because, but I think that Oklahoma have the dogs and have the people that can match up with anybody. We've proven that we can handle the SEC. We just we just haven't started on an even keel because we've been injured.
yeah,
What
that's
team do
it.
you know? What team do you know played this bad? Had six top receivers gone the whole season, pretty much. Offensive line been hurt all season long, but still bowl eligible,
I'll
and
wait.
has top five on every defensive statistic out right now. So the team's heading in the right direction. It's just always been the defense has always been the Achilles heel for Oklahoma. Now it's the offense. So we gave away one side to get the other. So, but anyway, Bishop, man, is there anything else you want to add, man, before we jump up out of here, bud?
Hey, all I want to say is, hey, family, this is a reason that we went through what we went through this year, and we're going to be better for it because we stuck together and we trusted the process. And whenever you go through a fire test, someone votes for you to be approved. And so we've been approved, and now we're getting the right pieces to go to the next level.
Yeah. Here's a question for you, Bishop, before we leave. Y'all
Sure.
think all of the injured receivers will come back, but BV does need to find a couple of good tight ends. Tight ends, guys, we good. Look,
Yeah.
if we're cutting the fat off the program, the cutting guys, you got two wide receivers that have yet to play. Why would you
Yeah.
want more tight ends? You got two that still have
Caden
3 years
Helms.
or more you left. So why would you want a tight end? You need something that you don't have depth on, like quarterback, running backs,
Run back.
something like that. So because we're gonna lose a few running backs, I already know we are. We're gonna lose
Yeah.
a few.
What about Blaylock? What are we thoughts on Blaylock?
Ooh, if DeMarco
He
leaves,
won't.
he gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
If DeMarco leaves, he's gone.
Okay.
But I don't think DeMarco's. I hate saying it. I don't think DeMarco's leaving though.
As
We just got to trust the
as bad as
process. Whatever happens, we 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 just got to trust the process and know that it's for the betterment of our team.
Yeah.
but if he stays, somebody either Arbuckle or BB needs to put a boot in his ass and tell
Well,
him to
I think that the
get
new
this.
OC. Look at it like this, guys. Let's be honest. Since Lincoln left, who's really been keeping the offensive staff in check?
Nobody.
BV didn't do it.
Nobody.
Levy didn't do it. Levy, because they were all Levy's friends.
Mm-hmm.
Who's really held anybody in? So now we got somebody that's not OU, that does have no ties to OU,
Yeah.
that's coming in. Now, here's the hard part. The hard part that I had to learn. I was a young supervisor of a bunch of 50 and 60-year-old guys. Am I gonna come in here and be soft spoken and ask people to do things? Or am I gonna come in here and be a tough and tell folks what they're gonna be doing?
Tell.
That's the hardest part of this, because we all know most 29 years old, man, talking to an older person, they're very humble and they're very polite.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be polite. If I tell your ass to move, I want your ass to move. If I
Move.
say I want this
If I
done,
tell
I want that done. I don't want to sit there
and
and
if I
say, hey, I don't want to be arguing about this. There's only one chief in this room, and that's
Facts.
and
me.
if I tell
That's
you to
me.
jump,
Yeah. Hey, how
if I tell
far?
you to jump, I want you to say how high,
No.
Yeah.
When you tell me to jump, I'm gonna say which direction.
Facts.
which direction.
Which direction? But I think we're in the right direction, guys. We're gonna
Yeah.
end this here soon,
Yeah,
but I
we
think
are.
we're heading in the
We
right
are.
direction. I think everybody's panicking. I think everybody's is look, you don't gotta like the hire. You don't.
No, you don't.
No, he hasn't called a game yet. He hasn't done anything yet. But the first thing was to hire somebody, and we did that. So anyway,
What? Kimberly Taylor?
what she say?
I didn't know that.
What?
Coach, any updates on that ignorant Bama player who hit the high school kid at our game? The kid was taking a selfie, and the Bama player hit him in the back of the head.
I haven't heard anything about it, but I I,
Um,
I do know that the police are involved and there is an investigation going on.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
What I would leave our family with is that understand the hardest part is getting through a season with what we had
Yeah.
and not
Mm-hmm.
having a true OC, and then trusting the process and when someone was put in that position to finish it out. Now that they have do their due diligence and like they say they vetted Arbuckle and he passed with flying covers, I trust BV's when he vetted them. I mean they did chalkboard and they did scenarios and how would you handle this? If I give you this type of blitz and I got this type of scheme, what would you do? Where would you go attack me? How would you what will be your first, second, and third reads? This is the type of
Mm-hmm.
mindset that BB does. So understand when I say vetted, that's why Arbuckle was hired.
Yeah.
He passed.
Yeah.
He might be
Mm-hmm.
young, but for whatever reason,
Yep.
he had the right answers.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm happy and
Well,
I'm excited.
here's the deal.
Go
Here's
ahead.
the deal on the experience thing. When I was a young and upcoming truck driver, I had to get experience to do what I wanted, and it took me a year. And let me tell you something. If you think driving a truck is just sitting behind the wheel, get out of here. But anyway,
Hey.
after my year of over the road, I finally got to do what I wanted to do, which was haul oversized loads.
Mhm.
Now, being Arbuckle, 3 years in, he's got a top 22 offense at the end of this season. He's number 9 in scoring. He's he's going to get better experience at OU because, like I said, I'm going to say it again. He had donkeys and now he's got quarter horses at OU. He's going to shine. He's going to do good. He got better athletes. He's going to bring in we and for all you out there that's cussing about Arbuckle,
I'm see if y'all can see that.
buckle up. It's go time. LFG. Yeah, Emmett
Yeah.
Jones is staying. Looks.
Not only Emmett Jones, that also came from Miguel Chavis.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh
Let's
boy.
go.
Dude, that's what you love
But
to hear is that everybody's
yeah.
taking part in it. But maybe
Hmm.
the coaching staff needed to be humbled.
Exactly.
Hey, we're blaming all this on Seth and Joe John. We ain't doing our job. So now we need to
That's
get
right.
re-energized. And we sometimes, man, you need to be put out there in front of everybody to explain yourself and say, hey, I ain't been doing my job. Let me get back to doing my job first.
They need a new kid in the sandbox.
Hey, I love this, man. I love when Miguel Chavis, man, and Emmett Jones talk, man. I follow all those guys, man, because as a coach, man, I
Hmm.
love motivational guys, man, that are faith based
Yeah.
and when they move, the earth move with them.
And I like Todd Bates because he
Oh,
has the acronyms.
spiritual acronyms, man, for everything.
Yep. Yep. You know,
You know,
you remember when DB first hired his staff? Did y'all catch the very first press conference with Miguel Chavez?
uh-uh.
Jenny Carlson asked him a stupid question, and this and he answered it like this. It was about why you have your players at a certain position,
Yeah.
or you know. He said, Jenny, it's like this. If God hands you a fork, you don't eat cereal with it.
That's good, man. That's a good one. That is a good one. Hey man, we lost Bishop, man, but we've been going for 2 hours, man. We're gonna get up off here. Hey guys, man, please hit the like button, man, and support me and your boy, man, Mike Legend, man. Like I said, we've been doing this, man, for the last 2 hours, man, trying to give you guys great content, man, great observations. We try to give you guys things that we know. There are certain things that we can say, certain things we can't say, because we hear from other people. We communicate with other
Mhm.
podcasts, content creators. So we know some things, but we can't tell you all of what we know. We can only give you a little bit of tidbits of what's out there. But when it comes out,
Just a little bit.
then we can talk about it. So until
Right.
then, hit the like button, man. Again, I appreciate you, man. Where is it at? I gotta put it back up here. Go back. I gotta
Thanks for
put it up
hopping
here.
on with us today, Jesse.
Yeah,
You
yeah, Jesse, man. But I'm trying to get to the $100 uh super chat, man, that was given to you, man. And I want to put that
stink
back up
ass
there,
cat.
man, because Stink Ass Cat, man, that you guys don't understand, man, is that we do this, man, out of the kindness of our heart. We love our program, but we love communicating with our family and friends. And when you guys are our family on here. So when we sit here and say these things, man, and give you the information that we know, we do a lot of research. We do a lot of research, talk to a lot of people, man, be on other people's podcasts, and then we bring what we bring from them onto here. And for you guys to take money out of your hard-earned checks to give to us in the
Mhm.
super chat, just so we can bring it on to here it is right here, just so we can bring it on the show. I love the question. I love the super chat. Very gracious, very humbled for you, Sooner Legend. Um, but this is what it's all about: us doing our job to make sure people can get their questions on here, can
Yeah.
come on here, voice their opinions, and then we put it out there for everyone to see. Um, Again, Stink Ass
And
Cat,
I'm
man, I appreciate that, man, for Legend,
yeah, I appreciate
because
it, stink ass.
he works hard, man. You guys don't know how hard he works, man. Internet may be bad, but he works his butt off, man, trying to get information for you guys, man, and talking to different peoples on different podcasts and things like that. So show your boy love. Always support him. Always be here for him. Um, Bishop, jump back on. Hey Bishop, I was just giving some a shout out, man, to Sooner Legend, man, for Stink Ass Cat giving $100 super
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
and just letting them know, man, that we do the best we can, man. We're always on here to give our content, to give our suggestions, and that's what it is. We do a lot of
Yeah.
work behind closed doors that you guys don't know about. Talk to a lot of people, try to make sure things that we say is accurate, make sure
Yeah.
things we say is legitimate. Because some
Yeah.
people just get on here and just start talking,
Hmm.
have no backing, have no substance, have no nothing. They just start talking and hope that what they're saying is true. So from the
Right.
bottom of my heart, I appreciate it, stink ass cat. Uh,
Same
yes, sir,
here.
legend. Hey, man, tell them where they can find you, sooner, legend.
You can either find me on that big X or whatever Elon's going to call it next week at Okie Cowboy 1969, or you can find me right here at YouTube, Sooner Legends Podcast. And if you would like, for $2.99 a month, you can become a member to my channel. And my goal is probably by the spring to have enough members to where I can do members only videos for you. So but I'm not going to do it. It wouldn't make no sense doing it with four members.
Oh no, man, you.
But guys,
Hey, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
but during this live stream, I picked up 581 subs so far. So
There we go, man.
just for
There
this
we go.
live stream.
There we go.
And I'm
And
Hey,
just
can I
thankful
get
that
y'all?
go ahead.
And can I get y'all who has shown me the love? Y'all get over and show Coach Ricks the same love because that that's my partner. That's my dog.
hey, guess
He's
what?
not a donkey. He's a quarter horse.
Guess who called me?
Do,
Uh,
do what?
my brother came to visit me. Brian came to visit me. I haven't seen my brother, man, in 10 years. That's how hard
Wow.
Oh
I've
wow.
been working. I've been working so hard, man, to where it's just family and work. And I haven't seen like the whole family. Like it was 27 people in my house
Wow.
over the weekend. Bishop knows
Wow.
because he was stressing. I was so stressing out. He was like, "Hey man, just get the family here, enjoy them, love them." Hey, but
Mhm.
27 people here.
And y'all y'all can also catch Bishop with me on Mondays and my usual live streams, especially Monday when we got Mike Boganowski on. You can see Bishop's smiling face. Love
Get some of
having
that
him
gumbo.
on. Love having his insight. That gumbo is spicy.
Oh, no doubt. Hey, and just so y'all know, I know everybody's just like, why did he keep saying gumbo? Because each element in a gumbo could stand alone, but
Yeah,
when you make a perfect gumbo, it
yes,
has to be brewed together,
yeah,
slow and smooth, and
yeah,
you end up with the perfect dish.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
Bishop, please don't when you make the gumbo, please don't forget the roux.
Now you know better. You can't. Hey, you can't make gumbo without no roux.
Y'all
Hey,
crazy.
you know that.
Hey, all I can
We
say,
love you,
man,
Bishop.
I
But
ain't
yeah, hey,
I ain't had none
at
yet.
my ex is at dr underscore Newkirk.
Yep. At
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dr. Undercoat.
and guys, let's show Bishop some love if you're a member of Jason's Discord. Sometimes he does spaces on Twitter. The same way Bishop shows us love in our chats and on our live streams. Let's show Bishop the same love when he hosts a space on Twitter.
oh man, that Twitter has to be left alone. That's a different animal.
I don't hardly get on Twitter, man. I
Yeah,
take
Yeah,
my
it's a
Twitter
different
feeds
animal.
and just read it and go on. But I've learned a long time ago, man, Twitter will get you in trouble.
Yeah,
in
but
a heartbeat.
I will say this. I'm thankful to have gone through this season with all of you guys because we have grown together and we are unified in our thought, and we know that a change had to come and the decision has been made. So now we just trust the process and we go back into the lab with the young men and go to work.
Let, let's kick
Hey,
this mule.
Kimberly K, if you're still in here, just to let you know, I got your email today. Your shirt has been ordered. It will be on the way. So I just wanted to let you know that I did finally get it. And for those of you guys who don't know what we're talking about, I'm gonna throw it up here right quick because I got a shirt out that I'm working on that I would like for everyone to either like it or not like it. It's really up to you. But what it is, hold on, let me try to bring it up here for you guys. Let me go here, come back in with the chat, and then we'll get off here. Kimberly K is getting the shirt, and she said that either she's going to get either First Lady or she's going to get hold on, where's it at? Where's it at? Dang it. She's going to either get First Lady or she's going to get her name on it. So I don't know what she's going to get on it, but all I know is that it's nice. It's real nice. I'm just trying to get up here. I'm not computer savvy whatsoever, man. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm not here we go. Let me get this up here and then we can get up out of here. Uh the shirt and everything, man. We have it, and what we're gonna do is Coach's Talk emblem on the side with Coach Riggs, but you can get your name put here. So it can be either Stephen G, it can be either Kimberly K, or whatever you want to get put here. This is a Nike 3/4 pullover zip up, and they are right at $40 or 39.99. So we're gonna try to push those out every so often and everything, man. I want to try to. Our shirts are coming, guys. I ordered our shirts today as well. So Bishop, I got to get your size. Mike, I
Got
got
you.
to get your size. I ordered mine today, but I'm going to order you guys tomorrow. So as soon as you give me that, I'm getting your shirts and everything. So whenever we go on and everything, man, we can wear our shirts.
I'm gonna
That'll
be
work.
styling and profiling.
Only got to do it one way, baby. I mean, when we do it, we're going to do it right. All right, man.
We're
Well,
gonna be hipping up in here.
hey, just do the best we can, man. Do the best we can. We got to walk
Back.
before we crawl. So, man, I love you guys, man.
That's right.
Hope you guys, man, have a
Love you
wonderful
too,
night,
Coach.
man. Like I said again, Ben Arbuckle, our new OC. Hey, man,
Yep.
let's rock with him, man. Let's rock. Let's walk with him, not walk against him. All right. Horns
Yeah.
down. Love you guys, man. Y'all guys take care, man. Have a
Love you too,
wonderful
Coach.
evening. But all right, peace out.